Hello everybody and welcome back to NECC. Last time we were here, the Warriors started their season 1-0 against Kansas. This time, week 2 starts with Grand Valley State University. They are 0-1 on the season. Relic and Graybon, Grand Valley State for your Indiana Tech Warriors. It's the usual starting three of Bluey, Chippy, and Miller. The coach for Grand Valley State is Ulti. The coach for Indiana Tech is Kamikaze. We are about ready to get this one underway. Waiting for a couple players to finish joining. I think we're good to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy game number 1 between Indiana Tech and Grand Valley State, as it is Lumi and Chip off to kick off to the near side for Bluey. A reminder for those who are watching, this is a best of 7 rather than a best of 5 for Division 2. So it's a little longer of a day than what we're used to seeing with things like WAC as well as other competitions. Chip off the sidewall, 5 boost, believe it. Bluey comes in to run interference. Back the other way here for Grand Valley State. We'll move this to the middle. Miller is going to be there to cut that one off. Chip not able to get Graybon. Miller backboard on field. Touch for the follow. Relic the corner into the middle for Chip, and there's no contact, and Grand Valley State skates away free. Here comes Lumi, not uncontested though by Bluey, who held his foot off the ball to get the 50 there. Miller one touch, and Relic try and push this one further. Sweeping bump, Chip will send it up field. Lumi puts it back in, but that gives Bluey some space. He gets bumped off the ball. Graybon, shooting opportunity. Chip with the save with no boost. The rebound for Relic to the backboard for Graybon, and it's just not able to put it on target. Here comes Chip back the other way. Is watching. Chip will get the 50 into the middle for Miller. Off the sidewall. Second, drops it down, gets a third touch. Lumi just waiting, and Chip forced to put it in reverse. Lumi working on Bluey, but that doesn't work out, and now Relic will be called into action. Off the ceiling, looking for another. Chip able to cut that one off as it sidewall. Graybon will get one touch towards the backboard, looks to follow it through, but take control from his own backboard. One touch, follows through for the air dribble, gets a bump, and now Chip downfield. A little tall for Relic, now Chip to the backboard. Miller will take control. Up to the backboard, pinch to the middle. One hold there, but Blue to keep the pressure alive. Graybon bumps him off the ball. The shot steered away by Lumi, and back comes Grand Valley State, but only for a moment as Miller takes control. One touch, flip reset, not able to get it. Bluey the pop, Chippy the rebound, going far side, but it's right to Lumi, who makes the save. Miller 50s into the middle. Relic off the near pipe to keep down. Now Lumi with a big clear downfield where Chip is resigning. One touch, and now the recovery off the ceiling. 11 boot tank is actually going to let this one drop, and Graybon will recognize that and try and work it out, and does just that with the help of Relic. Towards the net, Relic able to get one stop and back to become the Warriors. One popped by the 5th Graybon, a double commit by the Warriors. Clear comes out as Lumi will send this one downfield. Is Relic. I see that my audio is cutting in and out, so we're going to get that fixed real quick. I apologize. That taken care of. Should be better now, I hope. Hopefully we're good now. Miller, thank you for who said that in chat. Chip will hold this one on the backboard. Relic will look to take control, but Chip will move it downfield. Tries to get the 50, no boost. Lumi will move this one back upfield. Bluey will drop this one towards the net. Graybon the save, and game goes on scoreless here as we cross the 2-minute mark. Lumi dunked by Miller. Here comes Miller with an open net, and it's 1-0. The Warriors off and running with a $1:52 to go in game 1, and it's Miller with one touch, a dunk, make another, and a bump on Graybon. The flick, and Graybon not able to get enough. It's 1-0 with a $1:52 to go. It's Lumi and Miller off the kickoff. Bluey will send this one downfield. Graybon interfered with Chip. Scoring position, hits the crossbar. The rebound steered away by Lumi, but only for now. Miller, one touch, looks for more. Graybon will work this one out for a moment. Gets it up over the top of Bluey. Now Chip back on defense. Gets it around him as well. And now Lumi with the shot. Bluey the save. And here come the Warriors back the other way. Bluey up the right wall. Tries to work this one back to the middle. Drops it down, but Relic steers it away. This one to the backboard. Bluey drops it down. Miller will watch as Lumi ground pinches this one out to midfield and tried to get around Chippy, but just gets a 50 out of it. And That will actually allow Bluey to take control. He'll look across for Chippy. Graben, no boost, just gets one touch. Miller off the corner, into the middle. Relic, nothing there. We'll just look for control, but it's awkward for him. The 50 goes all the way across. Up the right wall, it's Chip now. He will go off the ceiling. Drop down for Lumi, but nothing happening. Now Bluey goes off the ceiling, but Lumi again just there. Miller with one touch. We'll just look for control, but loses it. And now Chip off the sidewall looks to keep the pressure on. Lumi was removed from the field for a moment. Relic got around him. Bluey tried to go further, but couldn't win the 50. And now Chip from his own corner will look for control. Will keep this one out in front into the midfield, but it's 50'd away. And now Lumi around Miller, but Bluey up right there to stand tall to the task. Miller into the infield for Chip, and nobody makes contact, and will go back into the Indiana Tech end. Bluey, one touch, no boost, can't do much, but just stays patient. Now Relic goes high. Miller pops this one out. Lumi, the last one for GVSU, will get one touch, make it two towards the net. Chip was up early and got a touch. Final 10, Graben off the crossbar, still loose in front of the Warrior net. It's Bluey who will steer this one out. Relic, one last try from his own backboard. Miller deleted. Ball hits the ground. Warriors go up 1-0. It's Lumi, but Chip cuts it off, and the Warriors take game one. A quiet game for the most part, but the Warriors come out on top. The goal from Miller, no assists to speak of. A clean game one for Indiana Tech. Good start for the Warriors. I did see that comment in chat. I hope my audio is better. I appreciate it. If my audio is not better, please let me know. If it's better, also please let me know so I don't have to worry about it. But again, thank you for the feedback. We get into game two here as the Warriors again taking on Grand Valley State in round two of the NECC Central B Second Division. And we are underway. It is Relic. It is Miller off the kickoff. Graben will go straight towards the net off the kickoff, but it's wide. The rebound there for Lumi. Everybody committing for the Warriors, and Miller will send this one out a little bit further. Bluey trying to get out to about midfield now, but Graben sends it right back to the backboard. Chip one touch looking for more. Gets a second, and now out we go. Bluey, the 50 low underneath Lumi. Here come the Warriors, but not if Relic has anything to say about it. Miller, one touch, looking for a second. The 50 off Graben doesn't go his way, and now stays into the corner. Bluey around one, into the midfield for Chip, and it's 1-0! The Warriors connect with each other. It's Chip from Bluey, and we have a 1-0 lead. .428 to go, a long game left, and we've seen as many goals so far that we've seen in all of game one as Lumi looks to send this one towards the net, and we are tied. Off the backboard and into the net, it's Lumi for GVSU, and Miller just not able to make contact. Lumi unfortunately does, and we are tied. .420 to go. Relic and Miller off the kickoff to the near corner. It is Bluey with one touch up high. Now to the backboard. Drops down. Lumi is there for the stop and looks to work this one back out. It is Chip into the corner looking for a second touch. Miller sweeping for bumps. Left out in front of the near post. Chip does get a bump. And now here's Bluey with some space. Relic up early, but Bluey up over the top of him. Lumi sends it out further, but Miller keeps it in. Not able to keep it in any longer, though. Gets a demo on Relic, though, and now Chip will move this one out to midfield. Lumi will boom it right back. Graben's up high and not able to make the touch. A demo comes out. It's Miller removed, and now Graben towards the net. Bluey the save. The Warriors looking to get out here, but it's going to be Lumi keeping it in. Miller looking upfield for Bluey. That connection happens, and now off the corner into the middle. A good touch from Graben keeps it out, and Chip will just look to keep it in. Here's a touch from Miller to just delay the GVSU attack for now, as here comes Lumi back the other way. Bluey off his own corner, up to the right wall, looking maybe for a bump. Instead goes for the ball and then leaves it behind, but Miller not able to make contact. Chip just looking for the 50. This will go back into his corner as the pursuit begins. It is Bluey One touch and ground pinch that kind of ended up pinching him instead. Graven with the 50 on Bluey. Warriors kind of stuck in their own end here with low boost. Now Bluey's been bullied off the ball. Lumi with space to work on Chip, but Chip able to make the save there. Kept in there by Relic. No boost in the tank. Lumi will go low. Bluey able to get one touch. Everybody on the Warriors below 50 boost, with the exception there of Bluey, who just got 100. Lumi will look to keep this one in. This goes across and in. It's Lumi getting credit. And GVSU a 1-goal lead here with 2:42 to go. Lumi just puts it on target, and no contact happening for anybody here for the Warriors. We've got a 1-1 game. Or a 2-1 game, rather. My apologies. This one will go to the far side. It is Miller. One touch off the backboard. Graven will send this one out. Chip off the corner into the middle. Relic is there to steer one away. Bluey will keep this one up the right wall. Now in the corner. Tries to drop it into the middle. Graven will send it out, and this will force the Warriors to reset. It is Lumi with one pop high, and now Chip will look to move it further. Graven delays the touch. Awkward for Bluey. Ends up just being forced to get a 50, and the Warriors forced to reset here. Miller off the corner, one touch down. Bluey will move this one up further. Miller one touch. Warriors on pursuit. Here is Relic though, and a demo will open up the net. GVSU with a 3-1 lead with a 1:57 to go here in game 2, and the Warriors just starve for boost, and GVSU takes advantage of every last bit of that. A $1:57 to go. There is time. Again, best of 7. There is a lot of Rocket League left to be played. The Warriors having a difficult time figuring the GVSU attack out here in game 2. Bluey not able to get a great touch, and that will just drop in front of the GVSU net. Miller will work this one around the corner, and Relic will actually be found awkward. They almost own goal. And now Bluey around one. Net open. 50 out in front. The rebound still kept out. Lumi with a huge save. Now we'll pop high. It's Bluey looking across. Relic forces the clear. Here is Miller keeping it in midfield. Looks to follow up. Looks to get around Lumi, but nothing there. And then a big clear comes out, and the Warrior attack fizzling out. Relic a bump. Chip the next one up into the corner. Chip looks to keep it alive. Drops it down. Miller off the corner into the middle, but Lumi again there to steer one aside. It is Bluey up high. Here come the Warriors again. Drops down in front of the net. Relic awkward. Drops it back for Chip, and Lumi again. A huge save. It's still 3-1. Miller one more try into the middle. He's got Bluey this time, but Relic keeps it out. And now the exit for GVSU towards the net. Miller, an immediate save. And here they come again. It's GVSU now. Graven into the middle. Miller able to steer it aside. Final 40 here in game 2. Miller will send this one upfield. Graven just keeps it out for now. Bluey off the sidewall looking for Chip. Pops it high. Low boost. That's going to enable the clear from Lumi here in the final 30. Warriors need something here fast. It is Bluey off the corner. We'll actually just slow play this one down and out. And now across for Chip, but Lumi finds the open net. Graven gets the credit, and GVSU will take game 2. It's 4-1. A huge response for Grand Valley State here in game 2. 18 seconds to go. This to the far side, and we'll have a best of 5 the remainder of the way unless something drastic changes. It is Relic off the side. Drop from Bluey across. Not quite into the hands of Chip, but 5 seconds to go. It's not going to matter what happens here. Maybe a consolation goal, but maybe one for GVSU. Back the other way. Relic off the backboard. Bluey just keeps it out, and game 2 will go the way of GVSU as it is a best of 5 the rest of the way. Lumi with 2 goals and an assist. Graven 1 goal, 1 assist. Relic with a goal. Chip with a goal. Bluey with an assist. See the shot totals. GVSU 7-5 over Indiana Tech, and GVSU scored on 4 of them. Always helps when you're shooting over 50% here. That's the way game 2 goes as we get into game number 3. Again, reminder for everybody who's watching, usually we do best of 5s, but NECC does best of 7s for Division 2 and Division 1. So in this case, it's a best of 7, a little longer of a day, a little bit more time for adjustments as we get set here for game number 3. So game number 3 gets started with Relic and Miller off the kickoff to the near side. It will be Chip going into the corner. One touch, looking for the follow from Bluey, but Relic will have the instant clear. Miller caught awkward here. This one up over his head. Just keeps it to the outside for now. Bluey, one touch. Will look to move this one back the other way off the sidewall, and here comes Bluey. Got bumped off the ball, though. Lumi, one touch. Miller to the backboard. Graben looking for Lumi in the extension, but Chip able to cut that one off and then get a second touch for good measure. Bluey off the corner, make it 2 touches out into the middle. Nobody there for Tech, though, and that enables the clear all the way back downfield. It's Chip with one touch, and now Relic will be forced to handle this one off the 50. Bluey will take his one touch and work it back downfield. Here comes Bluey towards the near post, but steered aside by 2 GVSU players. Lumi and Chip combined for the 50, and now Miller beat by Relic. Graben looking to follow quickly, beats one. Bluey with one touch, that's all he's got. Graben will let that one go into the middle for Relic in the demo in the backfield, but it's a 1v1 for Bluey and Lumi. Bluey gets the 50, Miller the follow, Bluey gets it, and the Warriors have a 1-0 lead. A 1v1 with Lumi. It's a really good 50, but Lumi just can't recover. Bluey does a little bit better in that department, and that's why it's a 1-0 lead. Graben and Bluey off the kickoff. Miller with the follow-through for Indiana Tech. The Warriors will start this portion of play in the offensive end. Chip will keep it in, tries to get a bump on Relic, but doesn't get one, and back comes GVSU. Bluey slowing things down in the midfield. Lumi is up. He'll go up high. Looks for the backboard. Miller cuts that one off, and now drops down into a shooting position. Miller drops down for his save and gets demoed for it. Graben, one play off the ceiling, drops down. Bluey cuts that one off. Lumi, one pop high off the ceiling. Relic with the follow to the backboard. Bluey will look to work this one up, but Chip actually gets the clear. Lumi will put it right back into the Warrior zone, though. One touch not happening, and a ball loose in the midfield where Chip will look to work this one out. One touch, looked for a bump, still sweeping for bumps, but the ball has not moved. Now Bluey off the corner into the middle. Relic steers that one aside. It is Chip who had a shot, but Relic closed it off just in time. Bluey will get one touch to settle things down for Miller, and a bit of an awkward touch here, but Bluey will take control in the air, and here come the Warriors. Flip reset up over one. Graben had to get back as that one completely dusts Relic and will drop down now. Lumi across. Bluey is there on the offensive end. Flip reset, looks to stay with it. Graben's awkward, drops at the near post and stayed out for now. Chip straight back to the backboard again. Lumi just looking for control, and we'll get just that as he forces Indiana Tech straight back out. Graben up the right wall. It is Bluey off the side wall. Will keep control. Here come the Warriors. Underneath Relic. Chip is over there. Chip will try and pinch this one back mid, but that's a little bit too far, and that enables a clear from Relic. Miller was back to steer that one aside, but a threat there for GVSU, and now Lumi looks to keep it in. It is Lumi into the middle. Chip got bumped out. Bluey cleared it away. The Warriors, a scary moment there, but they survived. 2 minutes on the clock and still a 1-0 lead. It is Lumi going wide. Bluey with one touch looks to control it down in front and steered aside again. Chip was demoed by Lumi. Now Miller gets the 50. Relic will steal the boost. Bluey the next one up for the Warriors, and Lumi just looks to keep it in. Got bumped for his sins, and now Chip one touch to Miller, and there's your clearance. Will find its way into the middle, but Lumi straight back. A couple demos come out. Chip a little awkward, but able to make a save, and Graben will look to keep this one in. Bluey will look for control across, and will get a boost and ball, but not for long, as Lumi was able to cut that one away. And now Miller downfield. Graben will move this one back the other way. Drops out in front. Chip awkward on the front post, but got one touch to keep Relic away. Lumi to the backboard. Bluey one touch, that's all he's got. Chip got it around the challenge of Graben and straight back to Relic as GVSU looks to reset. Relic one touch, that's all he's going to get. The follow now from Lumi into the midfield. There is Bluey to cut that one away, and last minute of play, Warriors up by one. Bluey gets a bump. It's a 2-on-1 for the Warriors, but Relic able to steer that one aside, and Miller caught up a little awkward here. That will enable GVSU to get some space, but they'll come back again. It is Chip looking for Miller. Miller sweeping for bumps. Chip, no boost, goes low, 2-0. Chip, no boost, a wave dash. Lumi had to worry about a bunch of different factors with Miller coming by, and then Chip just goes underneath the challenge, and the Warriors double their lead with 36 seconds to go. It's Relic and Miller, and this will go back to Graben, but Chip pushes it a little bit further. Miller keeping the press on. Still has control. Lumi forced to go wide with it. And Bluey 150 actually goes back towards the Indiana Tech net, but Chip is there. One touch. Bluey with the pop. No. Relic. Now Graben. Miller last one up. Can't make contact. And it's a one-goal game again. It's Graben who's able to get GVSU back within striking distance. Miller just caught a little awkward there, and that gives GVSU some hope here in Game 3. Still time on the clock. 18 seconds is more than enough, and they will get a decent start here off the kickoff. Relic will just go behind Miller into the corner. Bluey with no boost, drops in front. Chip with the clear. Final 10. We'll just look to work this one out. This one drops down in front. Miller's been demoed in the backfield, and Lumi one last push. Flip reset towards the net, and we're tied. Lumi does it himself. I'm just going to let that moment speak for itself. Lumi, just an unbelievable effort to keep GVSU in the game. We have overtime in Game 3. Chip gets a demo immediately. Now Miller, as Relic, will just look to play it slow to the near post. The rebound, scores! It's Bluey! And the Warriors cut everything away and come away with a Game 3 win. One big play on one end warrants one on the other, and Indiana Tech will find themselves halfway to their final goal here in game number 3. Take a look at the scoreboard here. Bluey with 2 goals, Miller 2 assists, Chip got 1. GVSU, Lumi, and Graben both with a goal, and Relic finds an assist for himself. Everybody getting saves. Bluey with 7 shots equals the sum between Lumi and Graben there. Shots still, it's been a very close series thus far, and the Warriors just looking to chug along here as we go through the remainder of this series. And we are underway here in Game 4 as immediately GVSU into the offensive end. It will go back to Lumi. Flip reset off the ceiling. Miller steers that one aside. Graben looks to keep it in. Still available. Bluey's awkward. And for the first time in the series, GVSU first blood. It's a demo. It's everything all adding up at once. The Warriors will start game number 4 trailing. First time we've seen that this series. Miller gets demoed off the kickoff. Relic will just look for another one. Lumi with the aggression. Looks to stay with it. Goes into the middle for Graben, but Miller able to steer that one aside and looks to continue control. Has to get around Relic. Just goes for the 50. And now Chip with 70 boost in the tank. Flip reset. Goes underneath, but not able to follow through with it. Now Graben back the other way. The 50 from Bluey defensively leads to a demo, and now Relic looking to keep the pressure alive. Chip one touch, that's all. Bluey looking for the follow. Lumi gets the challenge. Chip will get 150, and now Miller will get the clear. Graben from his own end gets one touch, but Miller into the middle for Bluey, and Lumi able to backflip that one away. The rebound. Chip off the near post, drops in front. Graben is there, and Relic will keep that one moving downfield. Goes for the double, drops down in front, but Bluey able to make a save. Rebound for Lumi, steered away by Chip. Warriors looking to break out here. It is Miller with space in his own end. Will elect to just go towards the backboard. Lumi with one touch and make it 2 as he looks to slow things down. Maybe sweep for a bump as Miller backflicks that one back towards midfield. Graben will get demoed for his crimes of keeping control of the ball. Drops down in front of the Warrior net, but no major threat here, and Miller recognizes that and takes control. Graben will pop this one up. Another commit leads to Lumi sending it back the other way for GVSU. Chip will get one touch, and now Graben sends it across. Lumi is there. We'll drop this one down. Bluey will send it back to the backboard where Graben will look to take control. Miller with the 50. This one tried to go back to the middle, but Relic able to steer it aside and then puts a shot on target. It's actually high. Bluey will look to take control the other way for the Warriors. Flick over Graben. Chips up quick, gets the 50 on Lumi. Relic the last one back. One touch is all he's got, but it's a dang good one as it goes straight back. Graben will look to keep control, but Bluey back the other way. Goes underneath. Now Chip to the backboard. Lumi's there. Chip with the dunk. Lumi looks for more control, gets it around Bluey, and with low boost will elect to pop it into the middle. Miller cuts that one away from Relic. Graben looking for control here for GVSU, but not unchallenged by Bluey, and Indiana Tech looks to go infield for Chip, and the pass cut off. Miller can get around Lumi, but gets demoed for trying to control, and Graben gets 50 straight into the Warrior net. Oh. Chip tried to cut and turn. Graben saw that and immediately punished. 2-0 GVSU with 2:20 to go. Is Relic and Miller as this one goes to the near side where Bluey resides off the kickoff. Up high we go. Lumi is up for the instant challenge. Drops down for Miller. Goes low. Cuts infield on Relic. Relic able to make the save. Chip the rebound. Keeps it in. Flip reset. Looks to go further. Dunk, but Miller saved it. And now Bluey will try and keep this one in. Bluey off the side, off the ceiling now, drops it down, looks for the second into the middle. Miller the shot saved. The rebound for Chip goes! And it's a 1-goal game again. But Bluey just keeping it alive. Miller the 50 goes high and no response for GVSU off the Chip shot. We have a 1-goal game with a $1:52 to go. And just like last game, that will give the Warriors some hope, but Relic looking to punish immediately. Chip able to make a save. Graben will have one touch, and back the other way come the Warriors. It's Lumi one touch for GVSU, however, make it 2 as this one goes to the ceiling. Chip will look to send it out to midfield. Graben will look for control. Actually likes to go back into his corner. Bluey will take control off of that, and now off the ceiling, here we go again. Bluey one touch, looking for another. Nothing happening as Relic will clear it out. Miller will look for some control, gets it around 2 GVSU players and tries to push it further, but now got bumped off the ball. Chip up quick here to intercept the potential pass across to Lumi, and Lumi just looking for 50s near the corner, and that's exactly what he'll get. Graben, a huge dunk, sends it all the way back into the Warrior end. Miller with control, cut off by Lumi. Chip will move this one upfield, and Relic will have one touch. Lumi make it 2. And now Chip not able to make contact. Net open here for the Warriors, and now a demo on Bluey makes it a little bit harder. Miller off the 50 from Lumi. Still left in midfield. Graben has one. Looks to make it a few more. Bluey gets the 50. And looks to keep this one moving for the Warriors. Final 40. Relic will send it back downfield. It is Miller with control. The flick. Lumi is there for the follow. Now Graben tried to drop it down, but no success there, and it is Bluey. One touch, make it 2, and here come the Warriors, but maybe not for long as Lumi sends it back where it came from. Chip across to Miller. Relic read that and went high and got the 50. Bluey not able to make contact. Graben will. The shot is off the post. The rebound is not. Lumi doubles up. And it's 3-1 GVSU with 13 seconds to go, and, well, it looks like we're going to have at least a Game 6 in this series. Punch to counterpunch. And neither team going away quietly. It is Lumi with control, looking to make it 4 off the crossbar. Miller not able to make contact. Graben looks for control, and that will do it. Bluey one more try. It's not going to matter. Lumi will send this one upfield. Bluey left the game early, and Graben will just pot that one home to make it 4-1. So, if you're just tuning in, the series is tied at 2 now. 1-0 Warriors, 4-1 GVSU, 3-2 Warriors in overtime, and then 4-1 GVSU here as we enter the final couple games. We're guaranteed at least 2 more in this battle. Lumi with a goal and an assist. Graben had 3 goals this game. Relic had an assist. Chip the lone goal for Indiana Tech. Miller with 1 assist. And looks like we might have a player stepping away for a moment. We'll be back here soon. But the Warriors certainly trying to figure out a consistent winning strategy here on GVSU as they win the close games, but when GVSU is able to get more than 2 goals, it's been a challenge for them thus far. Looks like GVSU is back. I think we're ready to go here for game number 5. Crucial game 5 as... Maybe not? I think we're good now. Just waiting on Graben to join. Alright, we are good to go. We're underway here for game number 5. Miller will go low, the 50 high. Graben will get there and Lumi will send it out. It is Bluey, 1-touch chip across for Miller. Miller may be looking for the return feed, but no one home. As GVSU back the other way, Graben cut off by Miller. Relic will go across for Lumi. The shot's on, but Bluey is there. Chip 1-touch to send it further. Miller first up. And it's just wide as Lumi able to steer that one back the other way. Couldn't make contact. Now they're going to go back down low to Lumi. Miller gets the demo, and Bluey will look for control, but Relic is there. Miller 1-touch, looks for the follow. Goes up high. Now back we go. Graben called into service here and makes a save, and the rebound from Chip just drops right into the hands for Lumi. Miller, the dunk will go above the net. Relic with 1-touch, Bluey, that's all he's going to get, and Miller ends up bumping him off the ball, and that enables GVSU back the other way. Bluey, 1-touch, Chip will send it further. Relic, the last back here for GVSU with time and space. Bluey's been demoed, the net may be open, the net is open. It's 1-0 GVSU, and the Warriors again struggling in their own end. .3:45 to go. Chip and Bluey off the kickoff. Bluey gets demoed. It is Graben looking for the follow for GVSU. This goes to the far side. And this is 2 games now the Warriors have started trailing. Looking to buck the trend from what we saw in game 1, or the previous game rather. Miller 1-touch, make it 2. Graben just waiting, and Chip will have 1-touch and look to move this one downfield. The 50 goes all the way across. Bluey not able to get there, and just looks to keep it in, but again, the Warriors having trouble maybe sustaining some attacks here. Miller, the musty, will drop down in front. Bluey not able to make contact, and back comes GVSU. A huge chance for the Warriors goes wayward, and now Relic high off the crossbar. The rebound available. Miller will just send this one further, but Graben is there. Now Bluey up the right side. There will be Relic, who's curled back and has space. Miller off the ceiling towards the net, and Lumi able to make the save. Bluey 1-touch, looking to make it 2. Lumi able to win that battle and sends it further. Nobody back for the Warriors, though. It's off the crossbar, and the rebound's wide. And now Bluey looking for control on Graben. There's the 50. There's the follow. Got it around 2. Relic, the last one back. Drops across for Miller, and we're tied. Bluey from his own corner. There goes 1, there goes 2, and Relic is toast off the final touch. Miller has an open cage, and we're tied halfway gone here in game number 5. We'll go to the far side off the kickoff. Lumi with 1-touch, Chip with the response. Into the corner, Relic will pop it high. Graben looking for the follow. Will go a little bit further. The 50 will drop into the middle. Miller will move this one further downfield. Flip reset. It's awkward though, and Relic will immediately send it right back. Chip one touch, and now off to the backboard we go. It's the touch from Lumi. Lumi able to respond, and then the clear. A demo in the backfield. This is where the Warriors have struggled. Lumi will look for control. Bluey just waiting, and now a demo comes out in response. It was Chip on Lumi. Bluey goes underneath. This is dangerous though, and is forced into action. Chip with the rebound. Graben was just sitting in the Warrior net looking for bumps. It's Chip a little bit further. Bluey, that's all he's got. Graben will look for the clear. And back comes GVSU. Miller will delay though, and now the Warriors may be looking for an attack, but Lumi will send this one downfield. Bluey, no contact. Graben will go for a shot. There was the demo. Bluey able to make the save. The rebound available though. Relic pops it high. Miller sends it to the far corner. Graben keeps it in for GVSU. Bluey not able to make contact. And now GVSU setting up in the O zone. It is Chip with response. And a 50 back towards the backboard once more. Bluey with some time, but maybe not a lot of it. Pops it around Lumi, and now Graben the response. More demo sweeping coming from GVSU. Miller will look for control. Musty's it out towards the net. Lumi the save. Miller will look to drop it into the middle. Bluey no boost in order to commit for that one, and that enables GVSU back the other way. Graben gets the bump. The rebound available. Lumi one touch. Make it two. Does he have more? He does, but Miller had the answer to that question. This one drops to the near post again, where Miller has to make a touch, and final 30 seconds and another close game. Chip will pinch this one out. It is Relic with a pop. Miller up for Indiana Tech off the sidewall. We'll look to move this one further. Hit speed out there by Graben, and now the clear. Bluey one touch. Chip will look for control. There's one, there's two, but Lumi just waited on it. Bluey able to read the touch and then get the clear. Here comes Indiana Tech, final 10 seconds. Bluey into the middle. The net's open, but nobody's there, and that should send us to overtime unless tragedy strikes. Lumi downfield. Bluey forces it down in OT in Game 5. Relic and Miller off the kickoff. Goes to the far side. Chip will move this one downfield. Bluey into the middle. Chip's the only one there, but no contact. Bluey just keeps it in. Lumi will look for some control, but Chip rushes it. Now Lumi back downfield we go. Miller the 50 in midfield. Can't get a second touch, and Graben will. Looks for the shot, but Chip able to make contact, and now Relic off the ceiling looking for more. Flip reset. Bluey makes a save, and Lumi with one pop. That'll be all he has, and Graben just looks to keep it in here for GVSU as the attack may be fizzling out. To the backboard, Miller. One touch. Make it two, and three with the flip reset. Actually got the 50 on Lumi. Graben will go to the far side, but here comes Bluey with some space. Goes for the shot, and Relic able to steer that one aside. That is Lumi with the clear for GVSU. Miller one touch down to the far side for Bluey. And here come the Warriors again, but Bluey not able to get around one. Miller low boost, looks into the midfield for Chip. Here's the shot. Relic's awkward. The rebound is turned away by Graben, and back comes GVSU with 1:05 gone in overtime. Bluey gets the 50 off the backboard. That one a little too hot to handle for Chip, and Bluey will look to move it downfield. It is the 50 back to Miller, who's only able to delay a commit there from Chip, and now another. That's a double. And now Miller just forced to try and take time. The bump attempt on Lumi goes high. Miller drops it down. Relic the save. The net was wide open. Relic back with a lot of boost in the tank. Looks to the backboard for a double of his own, and Miller able to steer that one aside. Miller will look for the clear. Chip, a shot. Is Lumi there? Yes, he is. Bluey with the 50. Towards the net. Relic actually got backflipped, and now Miller will just look to keep it alive. Pops into the midfield. A whiff from Graben there will enable a Relic clear. Everyone from Indiana Tech expecting the touch. Bluey being rushed by Lumi off the backboard. Miller's up, but so's Graben. That one ends up in the corner. Bluey not able to make contact. Relic looking for a shot off the bump. Chip able to make one touch. Lumi the rebound into the midfield, but Graben couldn't go. It's a scoring opportunity for Grand Valley State, but they're not able to capitalize. Now Lumi across for Chip with the 50, and Bluey looking for control. Lumi 50s it back, and Miller goes to the far corner. Looks for bumps, can't get anything, and now Bluey a shot, steered aside. Chip was up, gets a demo to help out here a little bit, but Again, Graven right there to keep things out for GVSU. Now this one towards the net, and GVSU wins in overtime off the backboard read from Lumi. And the Warriors, again, just not able to come up with any kind of response in their own end when it goes to the backboard. One whiff, a demo, and seems to be all it takes right now. GVSU puts us on double match point. If you are just tuning in, reminder, immediately following this game, the Warriors will continue their WAC season. They lost yesterday against Siena Heights. They will play Bethel today as they look to respond. But right now, the task at hand is this GVSU roster that has definitely posed quite the challenge here for the Warriors. Lumi with a goal, Relic with a goal, Graven with the assist, Miller and Bluey with a goal and an assist respectively. But the Warriors, I mean, they're getting outshot, they're getting out demoed. I'm pretty sure they're getting out boosted. It's turning poorly here for the Warriors, and they don't have any lives remaining to try and figure it out. Dilly, I appreciate it. It's good to see you. Long time no see. Here we go, game number 6. Warriors with their backs against the walls, looking for a response. And it may just take a miracle here for the Warriors. This one will go to chip off the kickoff, who looks to work with space. Goes up high. Lumi is there for one touch off the backboard. Relic with the bump. Bluey will look to work this one middle. Now kicks it out to Miller. With space, Miller tried to go over Lumi, and it's steered away. The rebound from Relic will go all the way back downfield. Chip with one touch to the side for Bluey, and here comes Bluey with some space in the air. The pinch! It's 1-0! Intentional or not, we'll take it, and maybe that's what the Warriors needed to get their rally going. 4:36 to go. And the Warriors lead for the first time in 2 games. Miller off the kickoff will follow through. They'll look to keep going. Off the corner, into the middle for Chip. Graven had committed, so did another. It was Relic. Lumi will look for control, and here comes Grand Valley State looking for a response. Lumi up high, Miller the 50, and it goes. And there is no answer for Lumi offensively as Grand Valley State strikes back. .4:17 to go. Miller to the far side off the kickoff. Gets bumped off the ball, and Bluey will keep the speed up the double towards the middle, but Lumi is able to send that one back where it came from. Miller will get demoed for his challenge. It is Relic going up high. Chip is there. We'll look to drop this one down, but Lumi is there for GVSU. Bluey just looking for control. 3 minutes to go. Bluey a miss flip, and Relic will take control. Chip, one touch, got around one, dodges a bump, and now Graven will take it back for GVSU. Miller upfield. Bluey fakes the pop. Lumi just sends it back. Chip not able to get the touch he wanted, though, and here comes GVSU again. Lumi to the backboard. Miller got up there to steer away the attack from Graven, and Lumi will just send it back again. Graven not able to make contact. There is Chip causing havoc, but the clear comes out again. Miller straight to his backboard. Bluey, one touch, sends it back. Relic, a shooting opportunity, just goes high with it. And now Chip will look to send it back, but again, cut off by GVSU at the midfield, and it's in. And the Warriors just can't find a clear. .3:10 to go. Relic up high. Miller just one touch, that's all he's got. Relic again. GVSU looking to go up by 2. It's steered away, and Miller back the other way, and here comes the Warrior counterattack. Bluey, one touch off the ceiling, nothing there. Lumi will send it back downfield, and Chip will look for control. Sends it around 1, now 2. Graben will move this one downfield. Graben actually chooses to go back the other way. Miller off the ceiling, drops down, chip the shot. We are tied. And the Warriors are going to need more of that if they're going to want to come back in this series. Everything a little too predictable, and that time caught GVSU leaning. 2-2 with 2:38 to go. BSU looking for control off the kickoff. It is Lumi. Chip will send it back. Here come the Warriors. Chip goes low. Lumi pops it high. There's a demo. Miller with some space and a flip. Tried to get the second touch, but Lumi got there quickly. Now Bluey off the ceiling. Relic with the quick challenge. It is Chip up high. Looks for the play into the middle, but nothing there. And Graben will move this one to Lumi, who goes all the way back downfield. Is Relic. Bluey is there. The 50 drops down in front. Graben steers one aside, and Miller will send it further. The net is open, though. Bluey will secure it, and the Warriors up by 1 with $1:55 to go. $1:55, Warriors up by 1. And Bluey will immediately send this one into the corner. The Warriors may be starting to find their stride a little bit. Miller will go for the flip down in front. Lumi the save on the near post. Relic one touch. Chip just delays. Relic will move it back downfield. Miller will send it back where it came from. Lumi, here he comes. Towards the net, and again it's in. And we're tied again. $1:33 to go to the far side. Miller will send this one towards the net. Relic drops it down. This is a chance for the Warriors, but Lumi able to steer away the shot from Bluey, and now Relic back for GVSU. To the backboard. Miller one touch. Lumi goes up high. Still tied at 3. Chip will look to work this one out. There's a touch from Relic. Lumi will pop it high. Graben with one touch. Into the middle for Relic. The shot is steered aside. It is Chip one touch. Back we go. Net's open. Miller couldn't get a bump on Graben though. And the save comes through. Bluey. One off the ground to Chip, but it's high, and Lumi will send it further. Relic towards the backboard. Bluey with one touch. Now Bluey getting bumped. Miller forced to make a save. And tries to get it out, but can't get anything more. Bump still coming out here for GVSU. Lumi looking for one of his own. Bluey able to make a save. Relic into the middle. The 50 from Miller. Graben will look for some control. Will try to drop this one on target. Bluey the save. And Lumi will look for a rebound towards the backboard. Steered away by Bluey. Relic sends it back. Chip will just get the clear. And exhale for the Warriors, but maybe not for long. Graben one touchdown to Bluey, and here, or rather Lumi, and here comes GVSU again. That one left in the midfield. Relic looks for for maybe the dagger, but no contact there, and Bluey will send this one in. Why not? If it hits the ground, maybe it won't. Relic, one last try. We're going to overtime. One left in the middle. Bluey up high. The rebound. Relic will steer it aside. Is Miller. One touch. Looks for the follow. It's cut off by Graben though. Bluey from his own corner. Looks to keep it going. Lumi off the ceiling. Delayed the challenge. Miller one touch. That's all he's got. Into the middle. Chip. There's one. But again, here's Graben. Bluey with the clear. Miller is up there. We'll move it around Lumi, and now maybe looking for more. Delays. Pops it out. Lumi is there. The rebound for Bluey. Across for Chip, but it's denied by Graben. Lumi back the other way, and here comes Grand Valley State. Miller one touch. That's all he's going to get. We'll just look to stay close, and eventually lets Bluey come in. Now Relic. Here comes GVSU looking for bumps, and it's in off an own goal. and the Warriors will drop to 1-1. Just too many mistakes in the defensive end. It's an own goal from Miller and Chip, and Grand Valley State will take this series in 6. Reminder, don't step away quite yet. The Warriors up next will take on Bethel in WAC as we look to continue our season. But for now, GVSU 4, Indiana Tech 2.
Looking for the real thing. Somewhere we crossed the wrong wires. I dare you to fix this heartbreak. Baby, we got miles to go. Baby, we got miles
All right, we are back. Best of 5 this time, Indiana Tech versus Bethel. We got everybody in the lobby. This thing's gonna get started here real soon. And by real soon, I mean right about now. The Warriors 3-1 in the WAC. Bethel, I actually don't have the stat sheet on hand. I should, but I don't. But I don't have time either. It is time for game 1 between Bethel and Indiana Tech, as Goose will take control from his own backboard. Miller will get 150 into the middle. Bang will pop this one high for Goose to move forward. Flip reset, nothing there. Chip will pop it for Bluey, and back comes Indiana Tech. This is Goose's touch. Will drop down. Miller into the middle looking for Bluey. Back to Miller. It's 1-0. For the Warriors, it's no secret it's been rough going recently, and maybe a little bit of relief to get one going quickly here. .38 to go here in game 1. Warriors up by 1 quickly. This will go to the near side where Chip will play off the ceiling. Goose, one touch, will go off the ground and bounce really, really high. And Miller will get one touch, and then it goes straight back to the Warrior net. Chip to Miller, pops it downfield. Goose will send this one upfield. It is Chip to the left side. Kuntz with one touch. It is Miller with one in response. Bang is there. Bluey not able to get the 50. Chip falling off the crossbar. Miller with the save. The rebound cleared away from Kuntzy, and Bluey will send it back the other way. An open net, and it's steered aside by Bang off the shot. Goose will move this one further downfield, and Miller will get one touch off the sidewall. Kuntz will go to the backboard. Chip will send it. It is Bluey off the corner, goes high. Drop down actually in front. Bang with a shot is wide, and the Warriors again just leaving teams in shooting positions in front of their own net, and this is becoming almost endemic, it feels. Miller will send it downfield and look for a play out in front. Bluey will find an easy goal to make it 2-0 with 3:28 to go. Chip a side flip there off the kickoff. Goose will pursue. Miller will get one touch, and Bang will go into the infield, but cut off by Bluey, and the net is open. Miller is up. Miller will score. It's 3-0 with 3:18 to go. Make it 4-0. I look down, I look back, and Bluey has another one. Miller, the touch off the sidewall, and Bluey, yeah, it's just there. Off the near post and in. Indiana Tech up by 4 with 3:11 to go. Is Miller, and Kuntz off the kickoff will go back to the corner. Chip with one touch will look for control. Flip reset. Uses it. Bluey towards the net. 5-0. And the Warriors cruising here in game 1. Bang and Chip off the kickoff. Bluey will go for a demo. A quick shot from Miller off the crossbar will drop down in front of the net. Kuntz not able to make contact. Bluey committed for the 50. Chip dives in, but Goose gets it around him. Will get the second touch right back out again, and here is Bang for Bethel. Will look for control. Chip will have one touch, but Bang will take it back the other way, and Bluey now off the sidewall will to go towards the infield. Chip's there, swept for bumps, no contact, and back the other way comes Bethel. Goose cut off there by Miller in the corner. Bang with one touch off the ceiling. Kuntzy will move it back out to midfield. Chip one touch, maybe more. Nothing there. It is Bluey popping it high. Goose with one touch, looking for more in the air. Chip cuts it off, and here comes Chip back the other way, and Chip's got a goal. It is 6-0. 2:14 to go in game one. And the Warriors cruising here. This one sent into the Indiana Tech end. It is Goose. Will go towards the net. Bluey will make contact, and back the other way comes Indiana Tech. Bluey will let Kunze go here, grabs the boost instead, now goes back to Miller. One touch, looking for more. Drops down in front. Bluey will keep control into the middle for Chip. This shot is wide. And Miller with the 50. C will actually leave it for Goose, and Bethel finds clearance for now. It has been rough going here for them in game one, but there's a demo in front of the net. Bang the shot, bang the goal. It is 6-1. Goose looking for a response again. It's 6-2. What happened here off the kickoff? The Chip side flipped and Goose just took the shot. Is Goose sending this one downfield? Approaching the final 70. Bang, not able to make contact. Will actually end up just popping this one high. Bluey to the side for Chip. Chip goes for the low 50, now looks for the follow. Pops it up, pops it in, 7-2, and life goes on here for the Warriors with 64 seconds left. Miller, it is Kunze off the kickoff, goes straight towards the Bethel end. Bluey looks to make it 8. The team save coming out for Bang & Company. Final minute to go here in game one. Miller with the pinch out to midfield. Bluey will send it off to the side. The net's open, and Bang able to get back in time to make a save. Miller will keep this one in the offensive end. Bluey pops it up. Kunze not able to do anything there. One into the midfield. It is Bluey to Miller off the crossbar, and Goose will look to send it back, but with little boost is just resigned to popping it up. Miller will take control. Is Bluey, and it's 8-2. That's 4 for Bluey in this game. We've seen him score a lot here in the WAC this season. Just goes low on Kunze and makes it an 8-2 game. Chip will send this one towards the offensive end. And another shot. Another goal. That's 5 for Bluey. 9-2 with 19 seconds to go. And the Warriors cruising easily to a 1-0 game, and maybe some vindication in store for that Bethel series, or for the Grand Valley State series that we just saw conclude. Goes to the near side off the kickoff. Chippy with 2 touches towards the net. Kunze with the save. Miller pops to the middle for Bluey. The shot is high. The rebound available. It's a save for Goose. And game one will come to a merciful end. It is 9-2 in the final seconds. One last try from Bethel. Indiana Tech is up 1 game to none. I mean, you look at the stat lines. Bluey, 5 goals, 2 assists. Miller, 2 goals, 3 assists. Chip, 2 goals and an assist. Goose puts up 1 and 1. Bang able to put up 1. A very good first game for the Warriors. We'll see how the rest of the series goes along, but Indiana Tech, you got to feel good about that one after how the previous series had ended. This is a good start in the right direction. Game 2 underway. It will go straight back towards the Indiana Tech net. Bluey with a save there, and it'll be banged to the backboard. Kunze tries for bumps. Miller gets the clear up to Bluey. Gets it around one. Bang will keep it in. Goose is there. Will move it to the corner. And here come the Warriors. Miller back downfield towards the net. Bang with one touch. Goose looking for the follow, but Chip with the 50. Demo in the backfield. Miller looked to find Chip in the air. Kunze with one touch. A backflip pop for Miller will go to the side for Bluey, but Bang is there for a shot and a save on the backflip from Chip. The rebound kept in by Goose. It is Miller looking for the follow. Nothing there, and now we're just going for bumps. Bluey will go upfield for the 50. Bang sweeps it away, and Bethel survives for now. We're about a minute gone here in Game 2. Warriors up 1-0. It is Goose towards the net. Miller with one touch, and that is all. Bluey pops it for Chip and will move it downfield. Chip will stay with Bluey, just looking to keep control. Has one back behind, but Goose is there, and Miller has to deal with an attack and does so well. It is Bluey. Kunze just sends it back to his own corner, looking for Bang, who will look for control as Kunze will watch this one go to the far side. Chip will stay aggressive here, maybe look for some bumps. Bang able to drop it away. And now Goose. Bluey is there. A pop from Miller, looking for Bluey maybe, but Goose is the only one up here for Bethel. Now Chip off the sidewall. Corner double back into the corner again. Bluey off the corner into the middle for Miller, and it's 1-0. 3:24 gone here, or rather 3:24 to go here in Game 2. The Warriors up 1-0. Miller and Bang off the kickoff. Goose will get demoed, and here comes Bluey with an open net. And, well, that's clockwork. That's automatic. 2-0. 3:18 to go. Took 12 seconds between the goals. Is Miller and Bang off the kickoff. There's a demo there for Bluey on Goose. This will drop to the backboard. Chip with one save and will look to move it back the other way. Goose actually jumped early, and now the net's open, but Goose recovered in time. 2 commit for bumps there for Indiana Tech. Bluey will just take time. Looking for a play on Kunze, but Goose will take it back the other way. Now just looks to go straight at the net, and Miller had to make a save. Bang will drop this one down in front. Bluey with the touch there will go across for Miller, and Miller not able to make contact. Cut off there by Goose. Will cut towards the net. Chip with the 50, and Kunze will send this one high. Net's open for the Warriors. Bang sees that, tries to shoot, but shoots it wide, and Miller will send it back. Bluey works it to the backboard. Chip is up, so is Miller. Chip will make contact. It's 3-0. And the expectation was today that the Warriors would end up taking down Bethel, and, well, they're on good pace for it at the moment. 9-2 in Game 1, 3-0 with 2:30 to go here in Game 2. Kind of dies off the kickoff, and Bang will look for control. Miller one touch. Bluey will try to make contact with the double commit. Now Miller just following through. There was no challenge. Goose with the save. The rebound. Chip tries to drop it down, but it hits the crossbar. Miller keeps it in. It's Goose looking for control, but nothing there. Bluey, a shot from the corner. Bad angle. Nasty goal. 4-0. Goose will move this one downfield. Air dribble towards the net, maybe a flip. Bluey just sits there and waits for it. Bang will let this one go. Bluey with pursue. There's one touch, looks for the cut. Miller to Bluey, to the middle, looking for Miller. It is off the far pipe. Now Goose has been removed. Bluey looking for control. Will get just that. 5-0. With 103 seconds to go in Game 2. Bluey and Goose. Chip will get the demo. And to the backboard we go. Chip looking for the double. Miller in pursuit, but it's cleared away. Louis will pop it high. Bang will go back. Chip the touch straight down. Miller will go across and back up and out we go. Miller with a shot towards the net. Kunze not able to make contact. And it's 6-0. Well, I believe the saying in the business is we take those. And the Warriors will indeed take those. Is Chip off the kickoff. Goose into the middle for Bang. A huge save from Miller there. Quickly approaching the final minute. Chippy will keep it in his corner. Miller looking almost AFK from the net. And Bluey will get demoed as the pursuit begins here for Bethel. Goose flip reset. Miller able to take control and into the middle for Bluey. The follow through is kept at bay, and now Chip with control will elect to go to the ceiling, drop it down off the ground, and now back, but Bang is there, and we will go once more here for Bethel. Goose the attempt for the shot, no contact. Final 30 seconds inbound here between Indiana Tech and Bethel. It's a best of 5 this time around, so one more win after this one, and the Warriors will, well, there's 7. There's Chip catching a backflip on the goal line, and 7-0 your score with 26 seconds to go. With the Warriors 5 minutes away, 5 minutes and 26 seconds game time away from a quick second series. That's almost what they need right now. It is Bang. Louis to the left side. Kunze will find the open net, but won't get enough power. Chip will look to move this one out. Goose actually puts it back into the middle, but no shot means he just sends it out wide to try and keep control. And now Bang, one touch. Not able to get the second. There's the shot. It's off the pipe. 5 seconds left. Bang, looking to at least get Bethel one before this game ends, but it does not appear like it's going to happen. Bluey will pop it up, go towards the net. This will drop, but Miller keeps it up. One more try. Miller towards the net, looking for the double. No double necessary. 8-0 here in game 2. The Warriors are up 2 games to none. And yeah, I don't know what else to say other than the fact that a therapeutic response for the Warriors here in this second series of the day. Miller with 3 goals, 4 assists. Bluey 3 and 3. Chip with 2 goals. Nothing for Bethel in this game. Five minutes to go in game number 3. Fresh 5 on the clock. Goose will look for control. Just tries to take a shot. Miller pops this one high, and Chip will get 1 touch. Kunze with 1 touch. That's all he'll get. Bluey will send it back. Pops it over. Bang. Chip is there. Got 50'd and will stay in the Indiana Tech corner for now. There's a demo. Bluey will look for control. Kunze nothing available. Chip will move this one to the backboard, maybe looking for the double. Bang will close this one off. Goose off the side wall read. Bluey able to clear that one away. He's got one in the middle. He'll find Miller for the shot. It's just a little high, and the rebound is stuffed away by Kunze, but still in the middle. Chip with the shot. Chip with the goal. It is 1-0. go back towards the Indiana Tech net. Chip with the save there on Goose. And Kunze will work to the middle. Chip one touch. Goose will pop it. Nobody available for Bethel, though, and Miller will send this one downfield. Bang. One touch off the corner. Chip is there. Miller will cut and turn on this one. He's got Bluey, but can't make contact, and now Bluey just forced to recover the offensive attack for Indiana Tech, and it's not going to happen as Goose will send it towards the net. Chip will steer it aside. Goose with one touch. Chip will move this one back downfield. Kunze with one touch will enable the clear there from Miller. And now Chip will move it back. Goose towards the net. Bang will have one touch, and Chip will send it back. It's actually available in front of the net. The Warriors are going to not punish on it. It stays 1-0, and back the other way we go with 3:13 to go. Bluey from the backboard will move this one downfield. Chip off the ceiling as well. Looks for the follow, but shot it wide, and the rebound still available. Kunze with one touch, that's all he'll get, and now Bluey, side wall, looking for two. Pinch to the middle, cut off. Chip with one touch, drops down for Miller. A two commit there for Bethel. Still 1-0 with 2:45 to go. Game 3 moving along quickly. Miller with one touch. Bluey will go off the corner to the middle. Kunze is there. Chip will get cut off by Bluey, but it goes across to Miller looking for the clear. To the middle. Miller. Nothing there. Goose. Kind of awkward. Chip will move it to the middle for Miller, and the instant punish for the Warriors makes it 2-0 with 2:17 to go. Little bit of an awkward situation for everybody involved, but the Warriors will come away the benefactors. It is 2-0 with 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go in game number 3. They get 3-0. Right off the kickoff, Bluey. Yeah, everybody just commits there for Bethel, and oh, it ends up in their own net. Right back to the Bethel end we go. Chip with the demo. Net's open. Miller, bottom left. Chip accidentally saves it. Bluey, nothing there. Miller will for control on the right wall. 50 will drop down. Kunze will not have a clear, not able to make contact, and now Miller for Bluey to the backboard. Chip the follow will get the double off the pipe. It's 4-0 with 107 seconds left in game 3. Well, the Warriors, barring travesty, will cruise to a 3-0 win here against Bethel. We'll go to the far side. Bluey immediately off the kickoff. Looks to drop it down in front. Goose will call into action for the save. The clear from Kunze, and now Miller back the other way for Indiana Tech. Goose will find some clearance for a moment. Chip will keep it in, still keeping it in, and finally the clear comes out from Bang. This one's on target, but Bluey will catch it on the goal line and begin the attack back the other way, but delayed momentarily by Rookie Goose. This will... It's just in. Okay. All right, Miller just a booming clear, and maybe a little cross in communication here for Bethel. That's left open. Miller punishes. Far down. Goose will come back the other way for Bethel, rather. Kunze not able to make contact. Bang will just try and keep this one close, but Bluey is there. One touch cut off there, but hits the 50, and now Goose will send it back. Chip with one touch, drops out in front. There's one for Bethel. It's Goose getting a goal, and with 54 seconds left, Bethel is on the board. Miller will win the kickoff straight back to the Bethel end. Bang will look for control. Bluey. Tip was off the ceiling. Goose will send it back. Final 45 seconds. Bethel looking him out a comeback. Goose towards the front of the net. Doesn't find its way, though. That was all three for Bethel, and the Warriors will just look to ice this one. There's the commit from Kunze to keep possession for Bethel, but again, no boost as Bluey swipes it, now drives towards the net, and they'll get that goal right back. The credit goes to Miller. Whipping Goose off the kickoff, goes to the near side. Bang with one touch. Kunze towards the net. Chip will move it upfield, and Bluey will look for control. Goose gets bumped. Final 15 seconds. The Warriors will sweep Bethel. Bluey not able to make contact. Well, maybe not their greatest day for NECC, but for WAC, this was business as usual for the Warriors, as that will do it. Miller with 150 to keep it up. There it goes. It drops down, and the Warriors a 3-0 sweep over Bethel today. These two teams may meet again later on, but we'll have to wait for the playoffs to see if that does become the reality. But for now, the Warriors 3-0 over Bethel. We'll be back next week for more Indiana Tech Rocket League action. But for now, my name is Bob. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you guys next week. Your final score, Bethel 0, the Warriors 3.
Take it too far to say that we cannot pretend now. Was it never enough to have just everything you want? In your shadow I found a place to hide me from my own thoughts. And if I ever got lost, you'll find a way to bring me